Okay, guys, welcome to another weekly market review session. All right, let's get straight into it. Okay, so again, guys, it's not financial advice. This is just our own opinions, views, or references we may set out on our social medias, and it's just our own personal views. Okay, so let's check out the charts, how we are doing. We are coming to the end of August, guys. All right, we're coming to the last week of August, and I want to share with you how the markets have been and how or what you should have been doing. Okay, so I've already told you guys how the markets will be for the month of August. If you had listened, definitely some good investments or positions you could have gone in for yourself. So let's just go ahead and review how they went. All right, everybody. So we are on the S&P 500 chart. This is my daily chart, 1 year, 1 day. And you can see very nicely, we have had the pullback on the SPY. This pullback, guys, for the markets. I've been waiting for this for quite a while. And finally, the markets pullback really was a pretty healthy pullback. How much pullback are we at? We are at just a 5% pullback from the highs. Okay, so if I draw this out, you can see from where it's dropped about a 5 close to 6% drop that we have. So typically when the market comes down about 5 to 10%, we call this a pullback for ourselves, right? We call this a pullback. Now, again, pretty good pullback. I hope you guys have been watching the videos and you have been taking advantage going into certain positions, but this pullback has really been an optimal time to go in for certain investments, long-term investments. I added shares for myself to S&P 500, okay, SPY. I added for QQQ, which is the Nasdaq 100. Added for SPYG as well, S&P 500 growth stocks. So really, this is the time to be adding stocks for your long-term investments on this pullback. You want to enter long-term investments when there is a pullback, when things are on a discount, okay? So you want to enter when it pulls back down and it comes down, okay? Not when it's at highs, okay? People always FOMO, they always want to enter at the highs, but you should always be entering at the pullbacks or whenever the market pullbacks, okay? Because we want to go in on a discount, okay? So that's how the markets have been. Now, you can see my RSI has already come down pretty low as well. We have dropped quite a bit. Like I mentioned, this is a 5% drop. On some other stocks, like I'll show you in a bit, they did drop a bit more. Okay, but for the S&P 500 market dropped about 5%. So where can we go? Now, again, can we go lower for ourselves? Possible. Okay. Can we start to reverse from here? Possible as well. My personal take is this. I feel like we are going to do what the seasonality is showing us on the S&P 500 on equity clock. Okay, so if you take a look at the S&P 500, the seasonality for the month of August, you can see that typically for the month of August, it is a month where it pulls back, okay, chops, and then it starts to reverse or go back up towards the end of the month. So currently for ourselves, we are actually right around here. Okay, we are right around here for ourselves during this chop zone, during it pulling back for itself. And we're coming to the last week of August. So just be careful, guys. Stay tuned because market may actually do a reversal in the last week of the month or start to show signs of a reversal. Okay, so just be aware of this. Just be careful because markets may do a sudden reversal up for its price levels. Okay, so S&P 500 SPY, where can it go? Honestly, if it continues down, then my next level you can see here is about 431. It could drop until there. If it pulls back up and it goes up, then I'll be looking at it to test, okay, to test around my 443. That's pulling back up to my EMA, okay, my 50 EMA line. And once it hits there, seeing whether it breaks above and continues up, or are we having a reversal back down, okay? But typically, again, this pullback, like I mentioned to you, are we going into a bear market? The answer is no. This is just a healthy pullback on a steady uptrend. Okay, and again, if you look at the past, it is practically the same as well. Okay, really the same as well. If you look at previous times, okay, so if you look at previous times for the month of August as well, over here, there's a pullback down here that happens. You can see in September as well, also pullback happens, but overall the trend is going up. Okay, so pullbacks are normal. It happens in an uptrending market. Just make sure you are adding for your shares for long-term investment when those pullbacks happen. Okay, now for position trades, again, what is position trades? You are buying and holding the stock for the next 3 months, 6 months for yourself. These are times when you should also slowly load up on those position trades and wait for the reversals back up. Okay, so make sure again, those are fundamentally good companies. Those are companies that you know very well, and you see the technical support and resistance levels as well for those respective stocks. Okay, now some other stocks in the market that that had healthy pullbacks as well. Apple was one of them. Okay, so Apple again pulled back massively, went down to my 100 EMA, went below that as well. Okay, that's how Apple has done. So again, if you're loading up for position trades for this, very good levels to add for yourself. You can see my RSI already hitting my oversold levels. Okay, my 30 levels hitting my oversold level. So Apple was a good one for this on the pullback. Okay, another one, all right, for those of you who are big risk takers, who like that volatility, who like that intense growth, Tesla. Okay, Tesla pulled back massively. You can see very overextended for a while. Okay, went up to as close as almost $300. Okay, just shy of it at the peak here, and then it's been pulling back down massively. Okay, pulling back down massively. How much of a pullback is this from the highs? If we take out my ruler and I draw, okay, massive pullback, about close to a 28-29% drop from the highs for Tesla. Okay, so again with Tesla, for position trades, for those of you who want to add, Tesla is already at oversold levels. Could it go down more? Possibly, maybe. Okay, but it's already pulled back a healthy amount for the stock. Right, really come down quite a bit. So this is one more for the position trades for the next 6 months. If that's what you're eyeing for, you're seeing as Tesla as a mechanism to trade, then yes, okay, possible move on this. All right. Another one, QQQ. Okay, so QQQ as well. Nasdaq 100, our tech stocks also came down quite a bit. Okay, came down already. RSI coming to low levels as well. So for this, again, position trade, long-term investments, this was a good point to add. Okay, so personally for myself, where did I add? Again, when we were around our 50 EMA, that was 1 point as well. And then also last week on Friday, I also added on this candle as well. Okay, for my SPY, same too. Added some shares when it was around 50, and another one, another tranche when the price came down here. All right, so those are how the markets are doing. Now, I also want to show all of you the fear and greed index. Okay, and very simply, I want you to just pay attention. A month ago, okay, we were at extreme greed. And this is the one thing that I love about the market is how fast the sentiment and emotions change. Okay, something as small as a 5% pullback, a healthy pullback in the market, causes fear and volatility, causes emotion to push the market and prices to come down. And you can see we are already at neutral and we are tipping the scales to go on to fear. So again, Warren Buffett saying, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Perfect example of that happening right now. Okay, so you can see the sentiment changing so quickly, so fast. But if you have your trade plan, you know what those counters are to look for. You shortlisted your fundamentally good stocks. You know the technicals to look out for. You would have been ready for this period. Okay, so again, markets have pulled back healthily. Just watch out, like I mentioned, seasonality, S&P 500. You can see we are already on the last week of the month. So technically we are at about here. So don't be surprised if there's a reversal back up. In fact, for myself, I'm expecting it. That's why I added my second tranche of shares and investments and position trade last week. And I'll be looking at the markets to see, do we continue down or do we have a reversal back up? Okay, and if we continue down, I have my game plan. I'm still going to continue adding shares. I still got capital on the side. I've still got capital on the side for my position trades. If, let's say, the prices do reverse, then I will capitalize on the trades and investments that I already currently am in, that I bought during this time of August and pullback. Okay, so just be aware of that when you are trading the markets for this coming week. Okay, be careful of that reversal. Now, next thing is this. For this week, like I mentioned, SPY, if it drops some more around the 431 levels, take note of that. And if it pulls back up for the SPY again, my 443, 444 levels around my 50 EMA, that's where I expect the pullback to be before it decides whether it's going to continue higher or reverse back down. Okay, so again, stocks do not move in one line down, they move in a zigzag. Okay, so price does not move in one line like this, they move in a zigzag pattern for themselves when they come down. Okay, so that's what we're expecting. So again, I am expecting that it can possibly pull back up here, 443, and then either it breaks higher or it bounces back down to my 431 levels to test. Okay, so that's how the markets are looking. Now, in terms of Forex Factory, okay, what events to look out for the week for those of you who are day trading and even swing trading for your portfolios? Take note, Wednesday, Flash Manufacturing PMI. This is data that comes out during market opening hours. So if you're doing any form of day trading or swing trading, may cause some volatility for yourself. So be careful. 8:30 p.m. This is unemployment claims on Thursday, but before market opens, we don't have to worry. Or this one, okay, so on Friday, we got consumer sentiment, but the one that's more important is Jerome Powell speaking at 10:05 p.m. All right, so again, at the Economic Policy Symposium, but you know this guy, whenever he speaks, the market moves, the market has volatility. So be aware of this because the markets might have significant movement. Okay, so that's how we are looking for the markets this week. Okay, now on QQQ, relatively the same thing as well. Okay, relatively the same thing as well. So currently right now, price is hovering at my 358 level. It tried to go below, but it went back up, closed above my level. Okay, so still maintaining above, but if it does break, then the next level is going to come down to is here, 348, where you can very nicely see that it is my 100 MA. Okay, so your MAs are also your support levels. You can see very nicely set up, all right, very strong area for it to possibly come down to. And if it goes back up, well, very simple, okay? If it goes back up, I expect a pullback or if the reversal happens, and it will come up to around this level. Okay, so that's my 370 level, and you can see that's where my 50 EMA. Okay, so be careful of the reversal this week, guys. Okay, for those of you who still not added your shares, you still have a bit of time when Monday opens. If you know what your short lists are, you can go ahead and add those respective counters. Again, long-term investments, as I mentioned, 10 to 20 years. Position trades are things like for the next 3 to 6 months, only on stocks. Okay, when it comes to swing trades and day trades, you got to take each day as it comes for day trades. Look out for your TA setup. For swing trades, I do not see any confirmation yet. So wait for confirmations of reversal and then only you go in for those swing trades. Okay, but position trades, long-term investments, those are things you can add in and things I've already added in for myself. Okay, so that's it, sorry, for this weekly market review session. I've got nothing else for all of you. So guys, stay safe, trade safe, and have a good trading week up ahead. All right, take care, guys, and goodbye.